Bringing back the red lip. You know what that means. Almost fall. Whoop whoop. Actually, not even. Isn't it like mid-September that it's fall? Okay, fine. I just wanted to try out a new red lipstick. So sue me. I really like it though. Like a really good stain too. It does not come off, people. I feel very American today. I have blue nails, red lips, and white shirt. Or I just won't show you my nails and I'm Canadian. Hello everyone. I am finally here, as promised for you guys, doing a pregnancy update. And in case anyone is wondering, yes, I am pregnant. I get that question a lot in the comment section, which is kind of funny. What do you mean she's pregnant? Is she pregnant? Yes, I am. And since a lot of you have been requesting an update on this pregnancy and how it's been going and all that kind of stuff, I thought I would put it up on this channel and let you know that all future mom-related and pregnancy-related stuff is going to be on my RachhLoves Life channel. I will put the link in the info bar below. I will put it somewhere on the screen for you guys so that you can go and check it out if you're interested. I did all of my pregnancy vlogs for Julia on that channel. I have a lot of ideas for mom-related content that I really want to do. What to buy for baby, how to prepare yourself, how to work-life balance, like all that kind of stuff. I just have a lot of ideas and I just need to sit down and film them, like write them all down. So if you want to go and check that out, again, I will put the link somewhere for you guys so you can go and check it out and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos that I will be doing on that channel. So, with that being said, let's get into the update. First of all, how far along am I? I am 18 weeks along right now, so baby is about the size of a sweet potato, and I guess it depends on how big your sweet potatoes are, but approximately like yay big baby. And I should be able to feel baby kick soon, which is really, really exciting. That first like 17, 18, 19 weeks, it's like, it's scary because you don't know what baby's doing because you cannot feel baby. You have no idea what is happening other than seeing baby on the ultrasound and being like, oh, okay. Baby's there and alive and kicking, we're good. So very excited for that. And I will also be finding out the sex of the baby. I think in September is when my ultrasound is booked. So I will be doing a whole like revealing the sex of the baby video again, just like I did for Julia. So stay tuned for that. I don't know again when that is going to happen. It won't happen right away. I'm still figuring out ideas in my head on how I want to kind of announce it to you guys. As you guys know, I like doing like big videos sometimes around that kind of stuff, but I will certainly be finding out because I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. If I could find out today, I would. If I could find out the minute I found out I was pregnant, I would be so excited. I need to know. I need to know. So with those things out of the way, I want to kind of get into a little bit of what is the best part about this pregnancy, what is the hardest part around this pregnancy, how it differs from when I was pregnant with Julia, what I'm feeling now, cravings, and then answering a bunch of your questions that you guys had on Twitter, because I have been asking you guys, and you guys have been posting a lot of questions. So many questions. So many questions! Okay, I need to get into this. So we'll start with the best part about this pregnancy, and I think that is, so far, I have been able to feel baby sort of moving around a little bit, which I couldn't feel with Julia, and I think that was just inexperience and not knowing what to feel or what to look for, I guess. And so with this one, I can certainly feel baby moving around a lot more, and it feels almost like, I don't know how to explain it. How do I explain this? Baseball sort of rolling in your tummy. And sometimes when I'm holding Julia, I'll feel like this little like leg kick out of me. It's like, ha! I also like being able to see the bump a lot more this time around. Your belly tends to pop more with your second, third, etc., children than with the first. So I was able to see a belly a lot sooner, which is always exciting because I don't know, it looks more like a pregnant belly and not like just eating a lot of Mexican food. The worst part about this pregnancy has to be definitely just feeling really sick in the first trimester. Like I was not feeling well. I think I found out right when I decided to do like a theme week or something. That was exhausting. I had white cheddar KD, it wasn't Kraft Dinner though, I think it was like PC brand white cheddar macaroni and cheese like all the time because that was basically all that my stomach could handle. That and a lot of like chicken and beef, like a lot of proteins, because again, like baby is growing and developing muscles and stuff, so your body needs a lot of protein for that, and that was basically all I could eat for the longest time, which makes you feel kind of gross as a human. I don't know, like I really wanted to eat vegetables and fruits and stuff like that, and I was like, I can't do it. So that was not fun. In terms of how this pregnancy is different than my pregnancy with Julia, obviously the belly popping more, that's two. Just the first one. Belly pops more. I was more sick in the first trimester. I have better energy this time around than I did with Julia. I think that's probably because though I'm running around more with Julia, I'm just busier this time than I was with my last, and just being able to feel baby sooner. Those are like the biggest things that I've noticed. So first craving. Anyone have any guesses? If you do, put it in the comment section below and see if you're right. But the first one is definitely lemonade. Lemons in general. I have been squeezing a lot of extra lemons into my lemonade to make it super sour, and I've just been loving that. But not a lot of like super strong, like, oh my gosh, I need to have this right now or I will like die kind of cravings yet. I'm starting to get into the cravings for vegetables. Like this morning when I woke up, I was like, I want a red pepper. Who wakes up and thinks of red peppers? No one. No one. So that happened. I did have a red pepper this morning, I'm not gonna lie to you. It felt really weird. And now, of course, obviously, I need to show you what the bump looks like because, like, la-duh. So, this is the baby belly. Bam! Oh, and don't mind, I have pajama pants on. So glamorous. Getting bigger and bigger. I'm so excited. So with that done, I'm just gonna start answering some of your questions that you guys have. Do I think the baby is a boy or a girl? I have no idea. If you hear me drop like he's and she's here and there, I do not have any idea what baby is right now. And so I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression that I know and I'm not telling you because I don't know. But Chris and I have always been working with him thinking that the boy's a baby and I'm thinking that baby's a girl, and so I'll say she and he'll say he, and we feel like it kind of balances it out, you know? We did the same thing with Julia. So, I don't know. Let's be honest, as long as baby's happy and healthy, that's all I care about. Do I get stressed worrying about baby's health, and how do I cope with that anxiety? I think it's kind of normal as a mom to feel anxious about not knowing what baby's doing. And of course that's nerve-wracking, but I think the most important thing is taking time to take breathers when you're able to. I nap when I need to when Julia is napping, and I, take that time for myself. I try and really balance my time as much as I possibly can, and Chris has been phenomenal for that, for helping me when, especially in the first trimester, where I could not possibly accomplish anything. He was doing laundry and cooking and looking after Julia and just being a hero for me, and so I very much appreciate that. So having the help has been really helpful for me. My parents have come in and helped with Julia and helped Chris and I so that we can get work done and like just tidy the house, let's be honest, because it's a disaster most days. And I think that helps me feel better because it's like, okay, I'm taking time for me, I'm taking time to relax, I'm taking time to just sleep, and that's good for baby because a stress-free mama is a stress-free baby. So that's what I do. Do I want more kids? Yes, hundo P, yes, absolutely. Is Julia excited about being a big sister? Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really fully understand. I mean, she's not even 2 yet. She understands in theory that yes, there is a baby in mommy's belly, and that's about the extent of it. Usually if I ask her what baby's doing, she's baby crawling around in mommy's belly, playing with Princess, which is one of her little dolls, but like, that's pretty much it. I think she's gonna be one of those kids that just really loves to be involved and help. I think that's actually a lot of kids, but I think she'll want to be with me and sort of help me with diaper changes and cleaning up baby, and I think that's really important to kind of get her involved and make her feel special and like my helper and things like that. So I think she's really going to enjoy that, and I think she's going to thrive as a big sister. Do we have names picked out yet? No, surprisingly, it's weird. I don't know, but I had a list of names that I liked when we named Julia, and then Chris and I are going back through our list because we only really picked out girls' names. I don't even remember what we picked for boys' names. And we looked through them and we're like, nah. I think it'll become much more real when we find out the sex of the baby in September, and we'll be able to be like, okay, we need names. We need to name this child. What's the one thing you wish someone had told you about being pregnant that would be helpful to know in advance? I felt like I was pretty prepared going into it, and I was sort of like bracing myself for this, really difficult 9 months of being really bloated and sad and uncomfortable and sick. And it really wasn't like that at all. I really enjoyed my pregnancy with Julia, and I'm enjoying this one as well. I think there are points that aren't as fun. Like I think being sick in the morning and being tired all the time sucks in the first trimester, and closer to the end of the pregnancy as well in the third trimester. Getting a really comfortable sleeping situation is like absolutely imperative, and I'm gonna get into more details in that in my next video on RachhLoves Life, because I found some like new staples that are like can you tell how excited I am? I'm like so excited about this right now. They're game changers that will make sleeping better and just your back feel better, and just like a whole bunch of stuff I want to share with you guys. So I have a lot of like tips and like things to buy in another video that I will get into. But, I think the only thing is like, no one really preps you for after labor. Everyone preps you for labor itself and like, this is what it's gonna feel like and these are your options and this is what you have to do and da 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 da. No one tells you what happens after. And like, I'm not even gonna get into details because I do talk about it when I talked about what my delivery story was like with Julia, and I will put a link to that in the info bar below in case you guys are interested in watching that. But that's one thing that I wish someone had told me about because I was not prepared. What are the top 3 worst and best things about being pregnant and giving birth? All right, well, the first one, labor pains aren't fun. They weren't as bad as I was expecting them to be though. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And I am the biggest baby when it comes to pain. The biggest. Like, my mom had to take me out of school when we were getting like our Hep B shots and stuff in school and take me to a doctor and get numbing patches because I would cry like an infant. And I was like in grade 8, like it's embarrassing. I was also prepared and like preparing myself for these and they were not comfortable. They were painful. But I also got the epidural about 5 centimeters in. So I mean that helped a lot. When my rib cage expanded, that wasn't fun. Being tired and having to take breaks was really difficult for me just because I'm such a like go 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 and like wanting to accomplish like tons of stuff all the time type of person. So that was really hard for me. Best parts, just being able to see baby in the ultrasound, that was so exciting and like such a surreal experience for me, and just it's so cool, like just seeing baby grow and develop and knowing that you're like helping this baby come into the world is just crazy. I loved feeling baby kick and move around and just sense their personality. And number 3, I mean, it doesn't really have to do with baby per se, but something that Chris and I always did is every week we would sit down in bed when it was up to the like next week of like new baby things, like week 17 and week 18 and all that kind of stuff. And we'd sit down and Chris would read to me all of the new things to expect for baby and what baby's doing and what they're growing and what to expect from me, like what I'm gonna feel like and all that fun stuff. And like it was really fun to like connect on that level as a couple and just like learn about what's going on with your baby, and that was really fun. So I really enjoyed that. So, oh, and obviously like seeing baby, like that was just a given, but like yeah, like seeing your child for the first time was like, I will never forget that moment, and it's the best experience you will ever have in your entire life. And I say that with so much like excitement for all of you that want to have children or are about to have children. Oh, it's like the best feeling in the world, and you will never forget that moment seeing your child's face. It's beautiful. And that's everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more of these type of pregnancy update videos in the future, and if you do, go and check them out on my RachhLoves Life channel. Again, I will put all the info in the info bar below in case you guys are interested in any particular type of pregnancy related videos. And if you have any requests for mom related or pregnancy related videos, leave them in the comment section below and I will certainly add them to my to-do list of videos that I want to do for you guys in the future on that channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support and all of your love, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you, girls. Mwah!